Thank you. And the next table here?
Loads of stuff actually, but lots of similar themes around optimism,
Yeah.
possible, and then making it relatable.
Did you say kindness? Great, thank you. Can you see how you're pulling out values already, actually? So, thank you. And this table? Order. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Yeah, great. Yeah. Great, thank you. Thank you. And finally, this table.
We talked about similar things, but strength, but complete, and living well was some of the key things.
Yeah. Great. Thank you very much for doing that. We will take this away and use it. I had one final question before we finish, which is, I think you may have talked about this at previous events, but I'm keen to hear. What are your views on the actual term social care? So given we're talking all about language and how language matters, because it really does influence how people think and feel, how helpful a term do you think social care is? Well, hands up for those who think it's a helpful term. That's probably... Ah, and hands up those who think it's unhelpful. Some people who, not sure. Not sure? Okay. Okay.
Does it need to be reclaimed?
So that is a question. So one thing is, sorry.
We say it's not easy because the public have very different ideas of what social care is from their own perspective, their own experience.
Yeah.
When you talk about it, people come at you at a completely different idea of what it is.
Yeah.
But it is also, it's nothing about support.
Yeah.
It gives that idea of somebody doing something to somebody
To
else.
someone. Yeah. Okay.
The idea of people supporting.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, thank you. Hi.
I think it's an ideal opportunity because the public don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's an opportunity to tell a better story.
That's right.
To aid their awareness of what could be.
Okay, thank you. And one here, sorry. Hi.
Social also suggests it's kind of icing on the cake stuff, not really that much needed, so isn't any surprise.
So it's like an added extra rather than something fundamental. Okay. Okay, and finally?
The one about reframing really struck a chord. So there's been really big shifts, social shifts that have reclaimed words, like N-word or queer and those sort of things. But from a person that has access services and support, reclaiming something that is killing people and giving people worst possible lives is really difficult. And like Clinton said, because I think a lot of people outside of this bubble don't necessarily know what we're talking about, we could create something that made sense and support people to come along with us.
So this is something that we can definitely explore in the research with the public. So we could try out different terms, or we could do the other thing, which is try to change people's association with that term, so their existing association and very poor understanding. So that's something we'll... Hi.
Yeah, that is really tough.
Yeah.
Because irrespective of what the label is, from a personal experience, I don't want my child to be part of it anyway.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I don't actually care what it's called.
Yeah, okay.
Going there,
Okay.
if that's the reality of what it is. So the framing is hugely important. So it's the substance of what it actually is.
So something about almost a proper noun is problematic, isn't it? Because it's creating a thing as opposed to... Yeah. Hi, sorry.
I think it's a lot about reclaiming it though, because I mean, social is about connections and relationships, and that kind of thing is a real possible thing we're trying to get to.
Yeah.
But also caring and compassion. So it's that we kind of just sort of othered that language really, and we've gone away from it.
Yeah. Okay, great. So thank you everyone for taking part in today's session. It's been incredibly interesting and helpful for us. So we're going to take these, aren't we, Neil, and develop them. So I can hand over to you quickly.
Yeah, we're going to give you some reading if you want to follow up. So as I said at the beginning, this session was really a quick fire introduction into the science, the thinking, to give you some other examples. We've already begun this work. Some of you will have hopefully seen the report we brought out last November, which gives you a map of where thinking currently is, and we're carrying on this research. But we want to do it with you. This isn't about a bunch of kind of cognitive scientists and anthropologists sitting in a dusty room together. This is about working together to tell this story. So if you're still interested, and this has given you an appetite, come back later this afternoon where we're really going to do some work on trying to come up with our own metaphors that tell the story that we want to tell. So we'll share with you, in brief, the research we've done, the vision we've created, which Martin shared at the start of the day. And of course, I think that is a really good starting point. If you think about some of what we've talked about, we have a vision where we can say to people, don't we all want to live in a place we call home with the people and things that we love, doing what matters to us in communities that look out for one another, captures much, I think, of what we sort of oriented towards as the story we want to tell. So we've got a good starting point. But how do we say that in a way that sticks in people's minds? What visual metaphors, what written metaphors can we use? That's the work we've got to do. And then we've got to really research it. We need to understand much more how people talk naturalistically about these issues. We've just asked whether social care is a good term. My suspicion is most of the people that are immediately affected by this and others don't use that language at all anyway. So we really want to understand what that language is in order to be able to have a conversation. And then we've got to work out and really test which messages will stick and work. And then, of course, we've got to start using them. So it's a long road, but that's what we're going to do. But we want to involve you all in that process. So at the end of this, you understand why we're trying to tell it in a certain way, but at least you have a degree of comfort that the story, the baseline, has come from yourselves. It's something that we all share because it is going to be our story. And it also serves another useful purpose, which is to glue all of us together. Because we think we're doing different things, but I think what this shows us is often we're pointing to the North Star is one that we share. So we're trying to get to that point as well. Okay, so I'd like to stop here and just thank Catherine and Alice for a really excellent presentation. And lunch is outside, but they're here for questions as well.
Thank you.